From South Plains Lanes in Lubbock, we're here for the title match of the handicap division and the semifinal matches in the scratch division of today's JBT tournament. Angela Romero's playing somebody. I don't... messing it up. Oh, that's right. It's Santi Navarrete. Each of these bowlers have one career JBT title, so someone's going to double their total here in the next couple minutes. That's a fourth frame 6 count for Angela. She's got to beat Santi by 23 to tie and 24 to win. Keep an eye on scratch division semifinal matches. The top 4 seeds remain. It's Hall versus Hurst in the 2-3 game and Wojo versus Davis in the 1-4 match. Zach's up in his and Daniel's up in his, so looking like it could be 1-2 over there. Head-to-head match play. It was 2-game total pinfall earlier. Now they're just down to single game matches. Daniel in total control over there, so almost sure he'll be one of the 2 finalists. Look out, Santi, yikes. Bowling on Billy Hardwick, 44 feet, same length as yesterday, but much flatter. Led to much lower scores with a few unusual exceptions. We had a front 10 and a front 12. First 300 game for Toby Sidibaka earlier. However, it was on a strike, so he didn't lose any count, but he doesn't get the mark there. Gives some pins back to Romero, who's right now marking him into submission. Hurst just didn't have the look in this match. He had a pocket 7-10 and almost a couple other pocket 7-10s. Just didn't pop the corners out. The break point's pretty far to the right on this pattern, which is interesting on a longer pattern. But that's where the friction was. And these are generally friction-friendly lanes here in Lubbock. Minus 50 scratch cut. Right around that area in handicap as well, compared with plus 125 in scratch yesterday, so a couple marks per game tougher. So then he's got the mega washout to shoot at, and he's going to do a backup ball at it. Looked pretty good, but just didn't catch a piece of that middle one. Wojo is over there leading by 40 and has a 310 to shoot at, so we'll keep one eye over there to see if that gets any closer. Angela and Santi both been doing this for a while. Santi with brother AJ, Angela with good buddy Jared. They traveled just about everywhere here in the Mountain Conference. Nice to see one of our regulars get herself into a title match. Leaves herself another makeable spare. And as the way it's going, that looks like that might be enough. And all over that 6-pin, nicely done. Thanks to Jimbo and the whole crew here for having us. Especially nice to give us Saturday night yesterday to make that possible. Big old 40-laner out here in West Texas. Need some nice improvements during the slowdown / shutdown as well. That was always nice to see. Right through the old schnoz that time. Lucky to only leave the 10 and yet another makeable spare. This guy had a hard-fought victory in the U17 title match as he cradles his victorious laminated paper. He had to dig out every pin for that one. He did it.
It was a hard-fought match.
Angela goes right over the corner, but not quite enough. First open of the game for her. She's still in okay shape. Daniel shoots 226 to advance. Best Hurst can do is 180. And it is over there as well, as Will Davis only has 130 through 9, so Wojo is going to make a guest appearance in the title match. What's that? Oh, sorry. Oh. Sonny's got to get off the schneid here. This could be his third open in a row if he doesn't cover this. But he avoids all the opportunities and covers that up. He and his brother have both enlisted. They both ship, I think in November they told me. Congratulations and thanks to them, but we will miss them. We hope they're shipped to a casino in Vegas somewhere, so at least we can still see them every once in a while. He would like to ship himself off with a title, but that's starting to slip away from him here. Still close though, 24 pins he trails by, and he's getting 23. That open's not going to help, so really factoring in the handicap, they were even at that point. And that open gives Angela an opportunity to take a big lead here. At the very least, a lead. Steelers womping up on them brownies today. No, that makes this guy happy.
Yeah.
And Angela has destroyed her thumb with 3 thumbs left in the tournament. And it must be actually a problem here because she's coming back and wants to do a little thumb surgery before bowling again. And we've had all kinds of weird things today. Justin couldn't finish, hurt a leg. Now Angela rips her thumb. Jerry Jennings shot 288 and promptly lost his slug in the back end. Had to ball change off his 288. Still finished in the top 8 in the tournament, so that was good. Zach and Daniel, you guys can stay loose on any pair you want. I'm going to do your title match over here. No real shot clock with us as long as they're doing something. And just going to quick dab a new skin. It's got to last about 10 minutes. Or she can just do what everybody else does and take your thumb out of the ball, which of course would make that ball illegal these days, so she can't do that. But perhaps she just wants to milk some camera time. I know this guy's thrilled to be getting some camera time. A man of many talents, but let it not be said that he does not enjoy the camera.
Can I plug my YouTube channel?
Go for it.
Floppy Penguin, no space, 2 ins. Check it out.
I know you're a Penguins fan. Is that the origin of your name?
That is why, yes.
So why is it pen capitalized?
Because pens. It is.
Yeah, what's wrong with the Gwins? I know they're the Pens, but...
I don't know, that's a good point. Maybe I should try and change that.
Tampa is title town right now, so... I assume she's trying to dry her thumb is what's going on there, or just, yeah, all right, little nod. 25 years of assumptions there just to nail that one. All right, very good. Oh, where's... My beloved Bucks taking on Green Bay in a few minutes. I thought we'd get this tournament in before kickoff, but no. Little Miss Thumb Split has to give us a 5-minute rain delay here. Daniel, let me give you and Zach the option too. There, she's drying new skin on a thumb there. You guys can bowl on 13-14 instead, but it would have to be unanimous between the two of you. So if you want to talk over to Zach about that, or if you're comfortable waiting, I got nowhere to be but Seattle by Friday. Let's see what we can do about this here.
drying.
Terrible. Fine, we'll just go.
It's a full service bowling tournament here. Make sure it's dry for real, don't.
It's dry and then it's not.
But how can it be drying?
It's like dry on the edges.
Where do you have the fan?
It's dry everywhere except where I need it to be.
You're going to get this new skin drive. It's the last thing we do. All right, she's gonna brave it. Oh, no, she's not gonna brave it. Mountain Conference hopefully goes to Albuquerque in December. It's a bit of a coin flip at the moment. We've got a month and a half to right the ship around there. Mountain Conference points are going to be totally up for grabs too. With
We're gonna wait.
oh, sorry.
We're gonna wait it out.
Sounds good. Well, the ball successfully left her thumb, so I'm pleased already. I was concerned that ball plus Romero was going to go down the lane there. Didn't happen. It's still about a 15-pin game here, so easier said than done to dig it out. If you've never had your thumb split open and then continue to try and bowl, it is a vicious, stinging pain. That's a great job making that spare. Well, if she can only just figure out how to strike, she'll only have to throw the ball once per frame, and that'll be a lot easier on her thumb. That too is easier said than done. Qualified at minus 11 after 5 games. That was plenty good today. You would have missed the cut by a mile yesterday.
No, I haven't done that.
Santi up at plus 103, the top seed. Pretty good shot. Ah, listen to those directions. Literally what the doctor ordered right there. She gets that strike in the 8th, keeps the pressure on Santi, keeps the pressure off her thumb. Oh, and he gets lucky with a way Brooklyn that just somehow tickles him down. That was a tough spot for him because he had to wait 6 or 7 minutes between throwing shots. And that's not easy for anybody. It was nice of him to, they're good buddies, so it was nice of him to wait that out. Wow, and instead of getting iced by the break, comes up with a double coming out of the break. Wow. To pretty close to even up this match. Very nicely done. Now we'll see if Romero has the answer. Heating up in the late frames. You can't think about the thumb being a problem. And she comes up with the double. My goodness. This match was kind of dragging, and then it went to a full-on halt, and now all of a sudden double versus double heading into the 10th. In a 14-pin game in that scenario, that means anything can happen. Nine in the 10th, that's good. Again, she's got to win by 23 to tie, 24 to win. Be up to what Navarrete can do in his 10th really here. You can't be shut out at this point. And Angela comes up with the spare. Boy, gritty performance there. Her thumb explodes and she goes strike, strike, 9 spare. That's very good. Fill as much as you can here. You never know what's going to happen. Nice on the fill ball for 191 scratch. That's an excellent game. But will it be enough? So he's getting 23, so he needs 168 to tie. He's got 156 with 9 spare, so I believe he needs to double. For sure he needs the first one, then we will regroup on the math. Needs this to stay alive. Yeah, walks it out and does not have it. Just too many opens early on was too big a hole to dig out of, as it turned out, and Angela Romero and her thumb is going to upset Santi for that title. Let's see that title winning meatball you got there. There it is. That is the thumb of a champ. Ah! Didn't matter in the end there. Tough break for the top seed, but congratulations to Angela for taking it down.